Alright, yo, what is good? Yumi Style Gaming, we are here, we are back, bringing back the Jordan Jones series. It's been a minute since I've done this, but need to get it moving, need to keep it growing. Madden coming out soon, we'll like to kind of advance through everything and just try to get us drafted. By the time global launch releases, we will have a series for early access. Plan to drop the first episode for a defensive position at Friday, so look out for that. But here we go. As you can see, we're gonna be starting off at Auburn. We're in our freshman year. We were projected to be a starter, and I'm just gonna be real with you guys, we've been lied to. So we went from projected to being a starter to third string. Not what you want to see. So this first season is going to be just a lot of practice. It's going to be very kind of short just to try to get through this first season, maybe transfer out. We can see if a starting job opens up along the way, but really we're just going to be doing a lot of practice. I will be showing a couple sessions, but we aren't going to be doing like every single practice session, just because this first season is just really going to be us just getting better for the most part. So it's not too much going on, but looks like we're gonna go ahead and just hop into some drills. So we're gonna be doing short routes, and we're gonna be trying to pass to our receivers in the hot spots. So let's go ahead and try to get this, man. Yes sir. Already first job, or wow, first pass. Good job. Come on, buddy. Yes sir. And what the hell was that? Alright, so we're going to count that as the middle ring. That was kind of a little close for my liking, but gonna go ahead and get that. Yes sir, another good one. Alright, so far so good with this drill. Keeping it rolling, and ooh, just led him to that green. What a good lob pass right there. Another green pass, yes sir. Not doing too bad for our first drill with the Auburn Tigers. That one didn't count. So first practice is going to be a bronze, so we won't be showing too many practices. This first season is just really going to be getting better. We'll do some updates obviously as the season goes on, just so we know what's going on with our team personally, see if we win some games, lose some games, but yeah, just keeping it rolling. So our weekly agendas, I don't mind showing this just because it will be pretty quick to go through. Basically, we are just going to go ahead and try to focus on getting our grades up, and also just becoming more popular. More popular is going to help us become, better draft stock and stuff like that. Alright, week 1 of our freshman season, coming off of a good practice that we did get a gold in, and just cramming studying for our weekly agenda, because the goal is we want to try to graduate our junior year. We need a 3.7 GPA to make that happen. So while I'm on the bench, might as well just try to get my GPA up as fast as I can. But first game of the season, Middle Tennessee. Will I play? Highly doubt it, but let's see if it happens, man. Alright, man, so first game of the season, we did not get in, but man, they might have to look at a quarterback change, because this close to the game against Middle Tennessee in week 1 is not a good look, man. They really might have to start looking at our boy JJ to try to get him in the game. Alright, week 2, we got FCS Midwest right here. Hopefully our team can actually do good, run up the game, and I can get in, but we'll see what happens. Week 2, and no luck, man. 42-13 game. As you can see, it was way too close until the fourth quarter. So I don't know what's going on here with Auburn. It's not looking good. Not sure if I want to be here long term at this point, but week 2, no playtime. Thumbs down. Alright, so I need to start showing some practices here. So week 3, minute to win it. Let's go ahead and get it, man. So let's see what we got going on here. We got 60 seconds to work with. We're at the 35. And let's go ahead and try to score. Oh, they got some crowd noise piped in. All right, let's go. I don't know how we got that off, but okay. 2nd and 2, not doing too bad. We do have to keep it rolling though. All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's just go ahead and try this right here. All right, well, I wanted to kind of surprise you guys with the play call, not just have it be so obvious. All right, not doing too bad, not doing too bad. We're gonna go ahead and try to keep this rolling right here. I hate that I can't make any hot routes or anything, but oh my gosh, we had circle right there. And this is the SEC. I can't be doing this. Oh no. All right, so bad start. We got 20 seconds left. We might fail the minute to win it challenge right here. We do have a timeout. And we're just going to have to give a receiver a chance. He comes down with it. What a play. All right. We got to call a timeout with 7 seconds left. Man, this drill got way more exciting than I expected it to be. What a catch by our guy. We got to get it right here. 7 seconds on the 6-yard line. Can we go? And we force it with 4 seconds left. We get one more chance. All right, here we go. Last chance of this drive, of this drill. Can we come through? And we're going to find our boy, number 6 with the big catch, man. Come on. The drill complete. We got a silver on it, but hey, at least we're doing good, man. At least we're completing our drills. I'll take it. Week 3, Georgia Southern. This is just going to be a recurring thing. But hey, we got to show every game just in case the odd chance that I do end up getting in here. But week 3, Georgia Southern. Let's see if I get in the game. Another blowout and no luck getting inside the game, man. I mean, I don't really expect to show up in week 1, or not week 1, season 1 right here. So we're gonna see what's happening kind of towards the end of the year, but we're just gonna keep grinding, gonna keep doing our practices, trying to get some XP, man. And we'll see if Auburn's the place for us next season, if maybe leaving might be a good alternative for us. Who knows just yet. We'll see how this goes though. All right, so no luck on this one. Actually, Notre Dame just straight up gave us belt. Like, it wasn't even a competition. 38-3 loss, man. This Auburn team is not looking as appealing as maybe I thought it was going to be when I initially got here. Yeah, I don't really know about this, man. I don't really know about this. We're going to keep it moving. We'll see what happens. All right, not going to lie to you, lost kind of what week this is, but touchdown tally. Basically, we have 10 plays starting from the 5. Let's score, man. So, haven't really been doing all too great in these drills. Oh, I thought... Wow, okay. This is not what I thought they meant by, like, 10 plays. I thought we meant we had to actually drive downfield. That just threw me for a loop. Okay. See if we can get our boy Circle here. Go ahead and get in that end zone. All right, yep. So we kind of already put ourselves in a disadvantage with this drill. It's all right though. The great ones know how to rebound. Is this play gonna be open almost every time? Was that not a touchdown? I was gonna say I can't tell if that was a touchdown or not, and I just hit the wrong man on the RPO, but thankfully he made a move. Wow. Okay, here we go. Come on, give me something. Oh my gosh, we got lit up, brother. Yeah, this drill has not been for us. Can I call an audible? All right, come on, man. We gotta lock in. We gotta do better. Can you go up? Oh my god, I tried to playmaker and he just didn't do anything. Like, that's probably me. I probably missed aimed. I don't know what I did wrong in that situation, but at least we got a bronze. Not gonna make this drill a total waste, which is nice. But geez, man, we should be doing a lot better with these red zone drills. Yep, see, when we do stupid stuff like that, it's just kind of... Alright, 2 reps left. This drill has not been going the way that we would like it to go, but I feel like that's just kind of been our theme with practices so far. We've just been performing really poorly in practices. Not sure what that really says about us, besides we have a lot of work to do. But bronze practice, we're going to go ahead and see what happens against Texas and just keep progressing through our freshman year. And we will have some options on the table for our next team, man. Obviously, the SEC is not for us. We need somewhere to play ASAP. And just the way this is kind of going with our depth chart and everything like that, obviously I haven't put any upgrades into my guy because I kind of want to hoard all my points for the end of the season and just see how high of an overall I do end up getting. But yeah, it just has not been what I thought was going to be at Auburn, man, but we keep moving. Another week, another loss. So we lose a 1-point game this time around. We went from getting BTA to just losing a heartbreaker against Texas. So I think that pushes us to 3-2 on the season. Not the worst record, but definitely the games that shouldn't have been close were kind of close, and then the games that we should be competitive in are just not going our way. So we keep it moving. Will they ever bring in JJ? Probably not, but they should. They really should. Week 6 practice, we have a bye week, and we are practicing the 3rd and 3rd drill. So basically, we just got to get as many first downs from the short yardage situation as we possibly can and see if we can make it happen here. So, sketchy pass, but we already get it done. But yeah, man, so far, this has been a disappointing start to our dynasty, or not our dynasty. See, I'm just gonna call this everything else besides what it's actually called. It's been a very disappointing start to our road to glory. There we go, finally said the right title. I really thought we were gonna be a starter, man. Obviously I should have known better. With guys coming to Auburn, they have to have a decent skill level at least, so it's kind of on me. But we're going to be definitely browsing our options here, definitely trying our best to have better practices, trying to get better just boost from these things so we can get as much experience points as I can. I think I've genuinely had one gold drill like the whole time, and I didn't even like talk to do the actual recording for it. So kind of annoying, but hey, whose fault is that, right? But I will say we're doing a pretty good job with this drill so far, and I think we're gonna start browsing our options for the following season in terms of like where we want to play. I'm kind of debating stepping down conferences. Obviously that would probably be the move, just in terms of our overall and probably the chances of getting a starting job as we get a gold drill right there. Good job. But yeah, I just don't think this is it, man. SEC is obviously enticing. You kind of want to start here, but I think what's best for us in this situation is just to work ourselves down and then try to build ourselves back up. The good thing is we still haven't lost any draft stock, but then again, we haven't played to lose draft stock. So you win some, you lose some in that kind of category. Like, it's just kind of what it is. But we are moving on here. As you can see, still got some ways to go, but that second stringer is kind of falling off, man. So still have some ways to go. We got another, ooh, just as I said. All right, just as I said, he was falling off. We got a position battle. So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves mentally ready for this position battle, and we are going to try to see if we can become a second stringer here at Auburn. If that happens, it could kind of change our entire outlook here, but All right, position battle is here. Battling for that second string quarterback, man, and we are going to be doing touchdown tally. So we will be starting from the 10, trying to score. At least I know what this drill is. This go around, and the score is to beat is 8,000 points. So we are going to have to try to make some magic happen, man. And we are just going to launch it in there, and already starting off to a horrendous start. Not too good, man. All right, second attempt. See if we can get some magic going. Gonna just take something on the pickup. So far, this drill is not looking all too great, man. It's not looking all too good. We got nowhere to go. Yep, we gotta stop rolling out, man. Alright, we gotta stop rolling out. Here we go. Alright, we finally get our first touchdown. Finally, we get something to go. Looks like we might have a chance here to get close. I don't know if we can do it, but should be getting awfully close. Back-to-back touchdowns. Alright, so far, not too bad. Can we get the money play again? And this, the linebacker got me good. Alright, 4,000 points away. Nowhere to really go. We were able to at least get rid of the ball, but kind of just stuck there on that one. And I need R1 to give me something, man. Go to the end zone. We couldn't get the playmaker, but thankfully he adjusted. Jeez, that was just rough. We're gonna go ahead and make this audible, though. I do not want to run a blast. Not to say that we can't do it, but and not if I'm going to run directly into a defensive end. Our last attempt with this drill. We got to get it to go. Rep 1 left. We're going to take our chances with this slant. And we barely beat him with the buzzer beater, man. Come on. One more drill to win. Alright. So we have to score from deep in our own territory on the final drive of the game. Alright. So a failed fourth down means that the drill is over. So this is where I thought that last drill was initially going to be off the read. But now we're kind of mentally prepped to go downfield. That was a good warm-up drill for us. And we are going to go ahead and keep it quick. We don't have too much time to work with. And we need to get it going. We get points for anything positive. As long as we don't grade out and get a fourth down or fail a fourth down conversion, we are in good hands here. And that was kind of ugly play. Very risky, will not lie. We do have to hurry up and get this moving. Have 2 minutes to move it down the field. And we are going to show why Jordan was so popular in high school, using those legs to get a first down. Alright, keeping it rolling. The clock has not stopped. It is kind of lame that it hasn't stopped, but we're going to go ahead and hit our boy Singleton. Gonna go ahead and get a big first down, keeping it rolling here. So far, so good. We haven't had a third down yet. You love to see it. You love to see it. But we're gonna go ahead and take the sack. We were trying to wait for Circle to open up and just took too long back there in the pocket. We have a minute left back here at our own 38. And we are going to force it. 3rd and 21, man. We have to get yardage. All right. So we have to go off our coach. What the coach wants us to run. I'm not going to give myself playbook access yet. And I was hoping he would go up the field with a seam route. Not too good, man. Not too good. He didn't do what I wanted to do. 4th and 21. This is going to be a long shot, but we need it. And we can't get rid of the ball in time. No help from our line. So now the last drill comes down to this. We have to march downfield against cover 0. All right. And we do get to choose whatever we want. So I'm going to give myself as many options on the field as possible, and we are going to go ahead and start with this level switch right here. Basically, the goal is we have to get 4,000 points. And so far, not so good. Okay, so I wanted to just take a shot the first play. Couldn't get that. We try to hit Singleton, and man, so far I really don't think we're gonna be able to do this, man. Having really bad luck on all these drills so far. We got our man Singleton right here though. We need to be quick. We don't have much time to work with. And our tight end's gonna break a tackle, get us a touchdown. Alright. So we have time. We have time. We are getting there. But man, we have to score quickly here. We have to score quickly on some of these situations, and we're gonna go ahead and get back-to-back touchdowns, man. So far, so good. Literally, we just have to just get any kind of positive yardage here in this drill. It's gonna be ours, and we will be the second string quarterback here at Auburn. And we're gonna give it to old reliable, good old Singleton coming through for us, and we are now the second string quarterback, man. You love to see it. Still gonna have ways to go to become number one here, but I feel like this kind of changes things up for us a little bit, just in terms of maybe we might not leave so fast. Really got to see what happens here. I'm very curious if the current quarterback will stay, if he'll go. We just got to see what ends up happening with that whole piece right there. I'm trying to find a damn run play, but I guess we just don't have one. Or I guess they just took out all the run plays. Don't know why I called this. Gonna go ahead and try to get something a little bit more reasonable in the red zone right here. And we barely get it off to the running back, and he is just going to just kind of extend the play for us right there. Not much to work with. And let's just go ahead and just work out the pistol. The gun can only get you so far in this situation. Oh my lord, okay. What a crazy pop-up pass right there, man. Alright, so I would like to finish this drill off with at least one more touchdown. And I don't understand why we can't score right here. What's going on here? Come on. Singleton, please. Like, you're the only one showing me something right here, man. Alright, so not too bad. I do want to go ahead and give us... We got 12 seconds left, so we don't need a force to heave, but we're going to go ahead and give us the heave. Make a play, and we get picked off. Okay. You'll love to see it. Alright, so this might actually be our last play right here. And oh my gosh, so open. Alright. And can we... No. Alright, so... Oh, we get one more try. We get one more try. I'm kind of surprised they're letting us have this. So, can we get another touchdown? Can we just finish this drill on an even more positive note than we already are? We already got the second string job, man. Already making really good progress so far. And, yep, we definitely just forced it there. It kind of doesn't matter. We are now quarterback number 2. Number dos. In this team, man. So good job. Pretty happy with that. We're going to keep it moving. Now at least we have more chances to actually get on the field. They might have us do just field goal holding, which I don't want to do, but I mean it's something, you know. So pretty good news. And we are going to keep it rolling. South Carolina up this week. I'm going to take care of my weekly agenda, and we will see if we get any kind of action this week. May happen, who knows. All right, man, another week, no action. 19-9 loss, 3-3, good 500 on the season. JJ's just patiently waiting his turn, man. Who knows if we'll get the opportunity this season, but so far, man, we're just gonna keep grinding. Another week, another practice. Week 8, we are here. Basically, let's just try to score a winning drive, man. Looks like they are going to pipe in some crowd noise here. Oh, okay. So we got some crowd noise. We got... Oh, I dropped back so far. We dropped back so far for no reason. But we got some crowd noise. We got some camera shakes. So it's going to go ahead and prep us. We got Texas A&M this week. We will see if this is finally the week we get some action. Oh, please catch this. What a play, man. All right. Yeah, we'll see if this is the week. You never know, but we're still just gonna act like this is not our season to play. We full on understand that at this rate. Just gonna go ahead and just get out of there. Alright, yep, here we go. Go ahead and come in motion. And boom. Should just do it a little earlier. 3rd and 3. Kind of crazy that we got to a 3rd down situation. Did not think we would actually be here on this drill, but it's alright. Doesn't matter. We're going to just take that for sure play right there. Keeping the drive alive, keeping it rolling. You already know how it is. We got 6 plays. I don't remember how many plays I needed to get it in, but let's see if we can just go ahead and take a shot. Drill over. Thank you very much. Alright, so JJ over here throwing dimes. Wasn't the best pass, but hey, it was just enough, right? Just enough. Alright, so let's go and hop into Texas A&M this week. Alright, forgive me, I know I said Texas A&M. It was actually LSU. So while we're here, let's go ahead and experience an Auburn walkout, man. Haven't shown these. Didn't feel the need to. We were just gonna sim it, but since I feel the need to correct myself, let's just go ahead and do it, man. Let's get immersed. I'm gonna get my head out the way. Or not. Couldn't get out the way in time. Here we are. War Eagle, man. Stadium is popping. Here come them LSU Tigers. Came out here in the purple, so that's pretty interesting. But big rivalry matchup right here, man. Tigers versus Tigers. Let's go. Let's get it. So, looks like it's another week, another bad loss. 41-13, man. I don't know when the coach is going to understand that our starter quarterback is not going to win us any games. But another loss, 3-4 record. Will Auburn turn it around at some point? Week 9. Let me get the team right this time. Ole Miss. Let's go ahead and hop into this practice, man. Still got some ways to go before we get a starting job, but I feel like with how bad the quarterback play's been here in terms of our starter and us just keep having decent practices, it has to happen at some point, man. But all right, we have to go ahead and get our passes in the hot spot. So let's go ahead and knock this drill out with ease. I feel like this drill isn't going to be too bad to get done. Just got to be careful with our passes. Can get some... Might have to get like a little lob pass eventually. Yep, there it is. But yeah, this drill is pretty easy, man. Oh, as I say, it's pretty easy. We throw out the worst lob pass on planet Earth. And barely got it in the zone. A little early. I'm kind of like mad at myself that I already messed up a drill, because now I'm like, I'm definitely not going to get it gold. But gonna go ahead and just keep knocking this out. Come on, hit your route. Yep, boom, right there. Hit our man in stride again. Yes sir. Boom, right there in stride. All right, one more rep and just another. Just take your sweet time, buddy. Get across the field. Yes sir. Oh, they didn't catch that or count that. That's criminal. All right, it is what it is. Another silver drill, not too bad. All right, man. Another game, another loss. I don't know when things are going to change for us around here. I mean, the worst part is our coach is James Franklin. I don't know when that change happened here for James Franklin to become Auburn's coach, but apparently he just left Virginia Tech after 1 year and came here, and I won't lie to you. This is very James Franklin-esque. It's like, it's all making sense now. I have a personal beef with James Franklin. I'm not a Penn State fan or Ohio State fan, or I don't care. But that man's been overhyped for so long, and I stand on that. Anyways, yeah, no wonder why we can't get a job, man. James Franklin sucks. Week 10, we're back with minute to win it. I don't know what to even say about this thing, man. Only because I genuinely don't even know if I want to stay here next year. Like, James Franklin really bothers me that much as a coach, and maybe we could do good here, maybe we could win here, but I feel like even if I'm projected to be like a starter again next year, I really feel like I'm not going to get it. So I kind of don't know what to do with Auburn right here, and I need to stop taking my time. I forgot this is minute to win it. I'm tripping. But yeah, I just kind of don't know what to do with our team's situation right now. Yeah, I definitely think we'll keep our options open. I think the portal is going to be upon our horizon, but I'm definitely going to keep Auburn like right there. I'm not, because I really don't want to go, just because starting this at like a high level school is something like really good, you know. It's something you love to see as we complete our drill. Another gold for your boy. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to leave the SEC, but it's like, if I can't find a way to step onto the field, I might have to downgrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do what we gotta do to win, what we gotta do to play. I'm trying to be the number one pick. You feel me? I have until the 10th. I don't know when I'm gonna start uploading these episodes. These might be just like weekend breeze throughs, honestly. But Mississippi State, week 10. Season's almost over. I'm really glad it's almost over. I'm not expecting postseason at all, because we would have to win every single game and then get into a bowl game, and I'd rather just keep the season rolling, man. So once again, we'll see if we get in during week 10, but if not, I'll catch you at the end of the game. Week 10, no action, another loss, 3-6. And dude, I don't know what else to say besides James Franklin needs to do something else. Why does he still have a job? Why am I still not at least being given a shot on the field? Like, I did not expect this episode to turn into a James Franklin rant episode, but yeah, bro, this is going to turn into a James Franklin rant. Dude is holding us back. It's not cool. Okay, so we're finally getting our first NIL offer. We'll go ahead and take it. It's not much, but hey, I'll take it. It's something. You gotta start somewhere. So first NIL deal signed. First bag for the boy JJ. Not too bad. As you can see, a little preview of the bowl games, just everything that's going on. Personally, I'm not gonna really go through too much of this stuff. Maybe towards like the end of the season, we'll just recap it once the playoffs are actually happening. But just trying to quickly get through this first season, man. We should only have a handful of games left on this schedule. I just want to verify 3 more games: Florida, Tennessee, Bama. Definitely not getting in on any of these, so we may just skip these games entirely and just go ahead and get to what we are doing postseason wise and postseason action. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on this practice, and let's see what happens. I won't lie to you, practice went so bad that I'm not even gonna show it. That was just a joke. Let's go ahead and hop into Florida. Let's see what happens. I want to hurry up and get on this field or get off this team. Let's go Tigers. All right, so 20-17. Yeah, I think at this point we are just going to go ahead and get to the postseason, see what happens. I just don't feel the need to keep showing these losses anymore, especially if we ain't gonna play, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get us kind of to where we want to be, to see what's going to be our move for next season, where we will be playing, and what our situation will be looking like. Oh my goodness, guys, it is finally happening. We're losing 31-0, and your boy is finally on the field. All right, man. Let's try to get something going. Desperately need to make a good impression here. And we are going to go ahead and make a positive out of nothing right there. Okay. Second and 3 going on right here. Basically just trying to be safe with the ball. I don't need to make bad impressions. Oh, we're going to narrowly avoid that. Shout out our receiver just getting steamrolled, man. We were able to use that towards our advantage. Let's go. All right, so making it happen with the feet. Not really through the air so far, but I feel like we're doing good things. Already have a B- teammate grade. Obviously, we have to follow what our coach wants us to do. So, gonna go ahead and run the ball here. Not do anything stupid. Basically, we just need to just lead a scoring drive. I think that will definitely help us in the long run right here. Maybe try to get some more playing time on the field right here. But JJ's doing a good job. Just handing the ball off to the running back. Looks like we aren't getting too many chances to air it out, unfortunately. I guess we're just gonna hand the ball off, which, I mean, it is what it is. It looks like it's gonna be a face mask call. Pretty obvious right there. Alright, so we accepted the face mask call. We're at the 15. First drive hasn't really been as exciting as I would like. We had great plays going on at the start, but we just, I guess our coach wants to be safe. I mean, it is what it is. I feel like we should just definitely be trying to score, honestly. But I can't complain, and I'm not going to turn on an enable play selection. I want to keep this kind of realistic. I don't want to have too much control. I'm just a freshman quarterback, so. Third and 8. Coach is just going to run the ball here. Don't really agree with it, but we do get the first down. We are going to get a first and goal situation. Would love the chance to run a read option or something, but not even that. So, very boring start to our career. I can say that. Very boring start. Alright, we finally get a chance to run a read option. So, let's see if we can make the right call here. And let's see if we can march it into the end zone. Come on, we want our first touchdown. Gets down to the 1 yard line. We wanted our first collegiate touchdown so badly, man. We definitely needed that. Third and goal. Just gonna go ahead and pound it in. So at least I was able to help lead us to a touchdown. So I am kind of happy about that. Don't know why I'm celebrating so hard, but it is what it is. James Franklin over here looking stupid. Can't stand that man, but it's okay. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. We did a good job with our first drive there. Definitely had to use our wheels. I won't complain, though. Alright, so at the end of the game, it is a 31-7 game. We had 37 rushing yards. No passing yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. So can't get too mad that at least we were somewhat productive. Ended the game with a B- grade. So it's not the end of the world. Very surprised we did get in the right there. But one more game. We do have Bama on the board. And let's see what happens. So far, looks like still early round or early second round pick. I'm not surprised there. I really didn't do too much. Won't even lie to you, but not too bad. Week 13, last practice of the season, and we have a 2-minute drill. So I think this is gonna be fun. This is probably one of my favorite drills to do. Just love giving myself kind of an opportunity to actually simulate some real offense here. And so far so good. We're gonna get that little drag. Do get knocked in the backfield, but pretty big blocks, pretty big rack. If you get it, you get it. But we are gonna go ahead and keep it moving. Don't know why I laughed at that. I'm not 12. Okay, anyways. We should have hit R1. Definitely should have hit R1. Kind of panicked through the ball, but it's okay. Let's see if we can keep it going. Yes sir. Got square across the middle. Easy money right there. Keeping it rolling. Singleton with another big catch. He's like my practice go-to. Literally. Alright, let's see if we can get him going right here. Who we got? We definitely had Singleton, but we also have these two things called feet. So we will be using our feet. Big first down. Still have a minute left to work. So doing pretty good job with time management and just yard management. Very, very productive drive. And maybe should have waited a second on that, but I just do it early. Won't be too mad at myself right there. 2nd and 10, a minute left. We just got to get it first. And we're going to go ahead and hit our guy across the middle right there. Almost had a route mix up. Won't even lie to you, but pretty good job moving it forward. 1st and goal at the 2. We have 55 seconds to work with, and I try to get our running back involved, and yeah, I don't know what that was, so we're gonna try it again. Alright, so we did take a little bit too much time trying to find a play. We still have a timeout left, so I'm not tripping, but it doesn't matter anyways, because your boy is going to go ahead and complete the drill. We are going to get a gold on this, and we're doing good, man. I feel good going into next season. We're going to have a lot of skill points to spend on this last week right here. I am gonna probably just save it until we get till next season, just to kind of see what's going on right here. All right, another week, another loss, and the Iron Bowl once again goes to the Alabama Crimson Tide, man. Didn't get in on this game, not surprised right there. 31-3 loss. It is okay. That is our last game of the regular season. I've never been so happy to say this in my life. So now we can kind of start reevaluating what we want to do coming towards next season. We're going to see if we want to stay at Auburn. We're going to see if going elsewhere is going to be better off for us. Looks like we will be ending our season with around 1,000 points to spend. Not sure if I'm going to get any more practice opportunities right here, but pretty good amount to spend. We can make some pretty solid upgrades. I'm not sure what we want to technically upgrade just yet, and of course right as the season ends we can get in a position battle for QB number 1. Not sure if I even want it at this point, but we will see what happens, man. We are going to be doing a position battle for QB1. Of course it has to be the very end of the season, but we will go ahead and see if we can win this battle, man, because this is going to decide everything for next season. Here we are, we're battling for QB position number 1, aka starting quarterback. I don't know why it took us until the very end of the season to get this opportunity. Quite frustrating, but hey, it is what it is. This is kind of going to make or break if we stay here next season, because if I don't have a chance to be a starter, I will not be spending another season on the bench. I want to maximize all the eligibility I have, man. So if James Franklin doesn't see it in us, then we have to go to a coach that does see the greatness that we could potentially provide, man. But so far, not so bad. Looks like we have a score to beat of 6,000. Feel like that shouldn't be too rough considering our personnel. Crossbody throw by JJ, showing you why he should have been the starter from week 1, but it's okay, man. I know I should not have been the starter from week 1. We didn't have the best practices in the beginning, didn't really help ourselves out in that category. Just gonna go ahead and just get out of bounds in that situation. That was kind of getting ugly right there. Best way to describe that. But we're gonna go ahead and hit this drag across the middle, and Singleton should just take it in for a touchdown. No, he decides to juke himself out of the end zone. You gotta love it. You just have to love it. All right. So our guy jukes himself out of the end zone. Don't see that too often, but we are going to go ahead and run it in. We're going to complete the first drill, and now we need to get one more done, and we have pocket presence. So let's go ahead and get this started. And oh man, it is coming from everywhere. Jesus. All right, we are getting beat up. So all right, we have to be very careful. This one is a lot more complicated than the last one, which was just one ball to dodge. Looks like we gotta dodge 4, and so far not doing too bad. We're trying to mitigate as much out of pocket time as possible, trying to hurry up and get these drills completed up. And we do take contact. We missed the target, bad angle, and I have to do a better job about getting these bullseyes. Okay, there we go. Inner ring hit this time. Inner ring hit again. I'm starting to get the hang of this one, but it might be a little bit too late, man. Might be a little bit too late. Okay, not doing too bad, but yeah, I don't think we are going to get it on this drill. Yep, this was not ours to win. So it comes down to the last drill again. This time we do have to do another scoring drive in 10 plays or fewer. I feel very comfortable with this one. I feel like we did good on this before. And anytime I just have a chance to just run some actual offense, I feel like I can give myself a better chance to win. What a snag by our tight end, man. Coming up fucking massive there. All right, let's go ahead and keep it rolling. We have 8 more plays to go after this, so we have to be very mindful of how we're going to utilize our plays. And I really hope he can come back to this. Okay, so thankful that he came back and didn't run all the way down the field, because we needed that, man. We needed that. I wanted to scramble. Didn't have much going on for us there, so I had to try to make something happen, get our pass broken up right there. So quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. Play number 4, and I like what the defense is showing us. We're going to go ahead and take our shot, and Singleton could not hang on to it. Could have been a better ball. I definitely know that could have been a better pass. So now we have to hurry up and try to get some catch up right here. Big first down by our tight end. Love to see it. Love to see it. But we are definitely running out of plays right here. We definitely need to make something happen. Looks like Koger could be our guy right here. And we're gonna just give him a shot, and we are going to throw an interception. So that will go ahead and end the drill. Did not win QB position number 1. It is okay. Definitely tried to force it a little bit too much on that last drill. Should have had it. Should have, could have, would have. But it's okay. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna see what happens. And I'm not sure how long this episode will be, so I do apologize. But we will be going through the off season in this episode just to try to get it going, and I will let you guys know what's going on. All right, so this idiot of a coach, James Franklin, decides that he's not going to be here. Do I thank him, or do I be an asshole? I guess I'll thank him, just because we don't know where he might go next year, and I don't want to start off with a bad relationship in case he ends up where I might end up. So kind of annoying, but good thing is we did get straight A's, so you do love to see that. So here is our stat upgrade for the end of our redshirt season. We did just put a little bit of upgrades and everything. I did want to get my medium throw accuracy up, just because I was a little too low, and I do want to be able to at least sling the ball if I have to. So 82 speed, 82 acceleration, 77 play action, 76 break sack, 82 short throw, 82 medium throw, 80 deep throw. Those were our upgrades. and we are going to get +3 up to a 79 overall, man. So that is all of our points. We have 1 skill point left over. We made use of everything we had, and we are going to go ahead and keep it going. I will show you guys what the national championship is going to end up being, just because I'm not going to drag this episode out if I don't have to. So we will go back to the national championship just to show you guys who won there. If I can pull up the bracket, we will, but not too much action this episode. Week 16, we're stuck doing another position battle. Honestly, I don't even really want to do this right now because I've already kind of had my mind made up that we may leave, but this is the last ditch effort, I guess, by Auburn to try to make us a starter just so we don't leave. So let's go ahead and get to it, man. Let's go ahead and get to it. We have to be very careful with this drill. Weird camera angle, all out blitz. We have to beat 20,000 again. We did not do a good job of this last time, so not really our drill, if I'll be completely honest with you, but we have to get better, right? So I guess I'm doing kind of a better job of hitting those outer rings, or those inner rings, sorry, excuse me. But I can tell you now that this drill still is not for us, man. Still is not for us. Okay, so really hoping that these other drills is something that I'm more comfortable with, maybe leading like the team down the field or something like that, just making better reads, because I don't like these little accuracy drills. It's kind of annoying. Oh, we might actually get close, but I do not think we will have enough time, honestly, to get this done. Oh, one more pass, but it's not going to give me enough time. And the game did me dirty. Alright, we just needed one more pass to get it done. So, let's see if we can march downfield. That first one is kind of annoying that we weren't able to get it done, but I'm not going to complain because whose fault is that, right? So, first pass attempt went absolutely horrible. We got to get quicker routes off for this drill. Alright, let's go ahead and get it. We got 60 seconds to make this happen. We're going to hit that little cross. Good blocking by our guy, man. And we're going to go ahead and get a touchdown. Alright, so that's one drive attempted. One drive good. Let's go ahead and try to keep it going, man. Maybe might have jumped it. Should have waited for the cross. Should have waited for our little drag across the middle. See if we can make the right pass here, and that linebacker was asleep. I don't know what he was thinking, but snuck it in behind him right there. Gonna go ahead and try to keep it rolling right here, and we're gonna hit our tight end for another touchdown. So 4,000 points left to go. Pretty good position to be in. Not doing too bad, not doing too bad. Able to withstand the blitz for the most part. Should have definitely made a different read right there. I saw my guy just got a little bit too impatient, but we're gonna hit this slant across the middle for easy money. Touchdowns, that is 3 for 3 if we were counting fourth downs. So mission complete. As long as we don't mess it up with a pick or something stupid, we are good. And we're gonna just add it on, another touchdown, so we will get the gold, man. Now we just gotta be safe with it. Alright, so we stomped out that second drill. Last drill right here. We have to lead a game-winning drive, man. This is the drive, or this is the goal that definitely killed us last time. Had some pretty good flow early, then just threw a bad pick trying to make something happen. But so far, the first play of this drive is starting off great, man. Pretty good pickup right there, and that's what we need more of. We need big plays, and just need our receivers to make guys miss after the fact. Gonna go and try to get our yeah, I should have hit the little drag across the middle. Play number 3, let's go ahead and get into it. I wanted the seam, but then we had our running back got hit before the running back gave me I gave the running back a chance. So we are kind of struggling right here, and they're giving us every chance to try to get this, and our tight end cannot come up with the ball. Oh man, I love the one-on-one situation that we had him in too. All right, 4th 19, the pressure is on. We are scrambling for this first, and we are going to make up for some crucial yardage that we missed out on earlier in this drive. Okay, we are trying to keep it rolling here, but not much luck. I won't lie to you, not much luck. Play number 7, we really need this one right here. And I definitely made the wrong read, I won't lie to you, but thankfully he just throws up a hand to break up the pass. Play number 8, it's looking very grim right now, and that should have been over with. Last play, and we have nowhere to go, so we will not be the starting quarterback at Auburn, man. We gave it a shot again. We had a shot. Just a quick little update. Looks like Nico, I'm not even going to try to say his last name because I always butcher it, is your Heisman winner. He went to Boise State, man. It looks like he got it done. Okay, so shout out to him. All right, so forgive me, I did forget to show the national championship winner. I will go back to that in episode 2 if you guys really want. But brand new coach here, Brett Bielema, is in the building, and it looks like he wants me to stay, but he still sees me as a season or 2 away from being a key player. They are offering me a NIL deal, but we will enter the portal, and we will see what college football has to offer us, man. So I think I will go ahead and just end this episode right here. We will come back with our portal choice and where we will be playing next season, and then we will get next season rolling. But without you know what, actually hang on, I'm actually going to take that back. I think it would be best for us to just figure out our new school now and then decide where we will go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. First day in the portal, and we already have some offers on the board. We are a 3-star, unfortunately, but Mississippi State, Wazoo wants us, UConn wants us, and 17 more offers, man. So we will go ahead and browse through what we got, and I will go ahead and narrow it down for you guys. And let's see what I get, man. Let's see what I get. As you can see, we've narrowed it down to our top 4 schools. I will quickly scroll through every school that did go after me. And in the long run, basically I looked at it from a I don't want any competition standpoint in terms of quarterbacks. I was looking at who had the best class in terms of recruiting here. You can kind of see what's going on here. And with those factors weighing in, it really kind of came down to either Illinois or Pitt. But as you can see, Illinois is trying to bring in 4 quarterbacks, including me. Auburn has brought in 4 quarterbacks, including me. Like 3 quarterbacks, excuse me. It really just makes the most sense for me to go here. We might have a little bit of a battle with this Lucian guy, but we are going to become a Pitt Panther, man. We're going to be playing in the ACC next year. I think this is just the best opportunity. just in terms of starters, what their scholarship bonus is offering us. Like I said, we're trying to get a 3.7 GPA. That's very important. That way we can graduate early, try to get out of here by junior year. The skill points are good. The leadership stats are good. Just a lot of good things about Pitt. And the coach trust is kind of low. Something we could definitely work on. And, you know, if Pitt just happens to not really work out, then we can just kind of go elsewhere. But it's pretty cool to see what other schools would be offering us. As you can see, a lot of schools would definitely be willing to go ahead and take us. Yep, so I just had to go ahead and look at the options. We would be projected to start at some of these other schools, but at the same time with some of the other schools, they're bringing in a lot of competition, so it doesn't make sense for us. So yeah, we will be a Pitt Panther, man. And let's go ahead and do this, man. So I will catch you guys next season in some blue and yellow. And hopefully we can have a good season, ball out, and see where the ACC takes us. But thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's been a long episode. We're trying to get through the Jordan Jones career before Madden comes out globally. So we're going to be probably just spamming these episodes over the weekend. Hope you guys enjoy them. Peace.